and it wouldn't apply because the lesser one isn't included when it's not to be used unless there's a death here, so it can't be a lesser.
But speaking of lessers, there is the original misdemeanor charge that was brought against Mr. Pino, that failure to abide by the navigation rules resulting in an accident or in a boat crash that causes death. We would submit, particularly given now that the jury is hearing navigation rules, that lesser included offense be made available to Mr. Pino.
Okay.
Under manslaughter as a lesser? It's not a cat 1 or cat 2.
It would be.
It's not a lesser included of.
Vessel homicide.
Isn't it a lesser included of vessel homicide? Did you check and see?
And vessel homicide.
Vessel homicide is 7.9, right?
I think it's characterized as a permissive lesser included.
No, it's not. It's not a statutory lesser. It's not.
Well, Judge, the statute is 327.33.
What's that? I'm sorry?
The statute is 327.33
Right.
which is listed here on this table, under reckless driving.
That's a separate charge though. It's not a lesser of vessel homicide, or the state didn't charge it. So it's not a lesser. It's not a lesser of vessel homicide.
No, but counsel's right, Judge. 327.33 is the statute that provides the misdemeanor that if a defendant violates a navigational rule without operating the vessel recklessly and death or serious bodily injury results, that is a violation of 327.
Well, that's what your special instruction is. Well, your special instruction talks about navigation. It's 327. Go ahead. Oh, I see what you're saying. Reckless operation of vehicle. Okay.
And under
28.19. As a category 2 lesser. 28.19. I don't think I've ever used this. Let's find it. 2819. Reckless. Okay. Do you want? Are you requesting that as a lesser?
I suppose we better confer with Mr. Pino about this, so we'll do that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That makes things a little tricky, Judge, because, we need to be able to plan our closing arguments based on what the jury instructions were going to be, which
Yeah,
I thought we would
okay.
be able to.
We'll do it today. We'll do it now.
Okay.
If we take a break, we can do it.
Yeah.
No.
So I think I'm ready to take a break.
Perfect.
Why don't you go? Let's take a break.
Oh. If your court reporter has one more minute. Mr. Arbolino located where the court discussed the issue of instructing the jury on the personal flotation devices.
Yeah, if you want, I can play the video for you from court
Sure.
TV. Put it on the microphone, I guess. Are these on?
You just put, you want to just,
Or just so to make sure it's on. Okay. So this is from day 3 on Court TV on YouTube at 5 hours 11 minutes.
okay.
What is the law in Florida as to who must wear a personal flotation device? If you don't,
Just say,
minors under a certain weight.
That was from Sergeant Delgado. I'm not sure if that was also broached with Officer Albert, with Paul Albert.
I think that that was a different witness, right?
Correct, that was Sergeant Delgado, not
It
Paul
was.
Albert.
But the question was, what is the law in Florida as to personal flotation devices? And the court sustained an objection to that question and noted to the jury that it would be
Okay.
instructed.
I'm not going to instruct the jury because I'm not going to do that. I anticipated and knew actually also that that would come out through what's his name, Albert. So,
Okay.
glad you found it, but it wasn't intended at that point at all that I would instruct the jury, special, because I knew that that was going to be coming up later on.
We'd still request it based on that.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
And if you find the portion of when Albert was testifying about it, and there were questions about it, then you'll find in the record that the jury did hear that it is not the law, and in fact there was more detail. Only a person under the age of
6.
whatever details he went into are required to wear a personal flotation device. So, the jury heard it without objection through the witness, and so I don't need to instruct them specifically. Thank you. All right, so you're gonna let me know about 28.19?
Yes. Can we recess for
Yeah.
15 minutes?
Sure. Because we're pretty much finished with the instructions. At this point, I think other than whether, well, I need to know that, I need to have him on Zoom basically to let me know about everything in terms of what we discussed on the instruction charge conference today, and specifically on the lesser.
Your Honor, though, the instruction 28.19
Yes,
is as to 327.33 subsection 1.
okay.
But the provision that they're talking about is 327.33 subsection 3.
Oh,
And so I don't think that there is a standard jury instruction for that offense. I mean, certainly we can craft one if the defense wants that as a lesser. But the
Oh, I see.
28.19 is reckless operation of a vessel, which is not the same as violating a navigational rule, but not operating recklessly, and a death or serious bodily injury results.
yeah, that's the only one that actually makes reference, but it's a different subsection of the statute. But again, if you craft one, and we'll review it, if your client wants that to be included as a category 2 lesser, I guess the question's going to be, I guess I'll consider that down the road. You know, what a potential punishment would be if a jury came back on a crafted lesser.
Well, it would be a second-degree misdemeanor. That particular subsection is a second-degree misdemeanor.
Okay, well, that's what it was originally charged as, right?